have to cut across to our colleague Parikshit Luthra. He is in conversation with Sunjay Kapur, the chairman of Sona Comstar at their plant in Gurgaon. The company has completed 25 years this week. Over to you, Parikshit.
Sona Comstar, one of India's largest component makers, automobile component makers, is in its 25th year of operations. We're at the company's first plant here in Gurgaon today. Today, the company has at least 10 manufacturing units across the world, also in China, Mexico, and other places. The company gets about 30% of its revenues from battery electric vehicles. To talk about the 25 years of journey and the vision ahead for the next 25 years is the company's chairman, Sunjay Kapur. Sunjay, thank you very much for joining us today, taking us time and showing us around your plant. Give us a sense of how all of this came about 25 years ago. Actually, the company was incorporated in 1995 as Sona Okigawa Precision Forgings Limited. It was a Japanese JV, 75-25. Tell us the thinking and the vision with it came about.
So we started in 1995, you're absolutely right. My father started his life making gears. He started a company called Bharat Gears Limited. So I think he had this great passion for gears. And we had an opportunity with Mitsubishi. This is right after we started Sona Koyo. Sona Koyo, which was then called Sona Steering Systems Limited, was started back in 1987, production in 1989. In 1995, we had an opportunity to joint venture with Mitsubishi Materials, which was licensed by a company called BLW to make warm forged gears. And we took the opportunity because we saw an opportunity in the market to make bevel gears. And that's, that's how we started back in the day. It was called Sona Okigawa Precision Forgings Limited because Mitsubishi's plant was in a place called Okigawa.
All right, so give us a sense of how much the company has grown in the last 25 years. We just referred to the 10 manufacturing units you have in India and abroad, but how much has the company really grown?
So we've grown almost 30% year on year. It's been a great growth story for us. We've grown through a lot of effort in terms of R&D, a lot of development. We've built the gear business, the differential gear business, over a period of time, and we've expanded to differentials, from just pure play bevel gears.
Right. Now, if we were to also ask you about your vision, every chairman has a certain vision for his company. Your father had one. What would your vision be? If I were to ask you, what does Sunjay Kapur want his company to look like in the next 25 years?
So, we've been very focused on technology. We will continue to focus on technology. I think that's the way to look at businesses like ours. We've been in the automotive space. We're now looking at mobility as a space. And, who knows, 20 years from now, mobility as a space will change. I think a lot of, energy transition will happen in mobility. And we'll continue to grow in that space, continue to invest in technology, and continue to be a technology-oriented business.
Right. What about your growth plans in terms of setting up more capacity either in India or abroad?
So, we love manufacturing in India, to be honest with you. We have assembly plants in Mexico, in the US, in China as well, and we've got a facility in Serbia which does sensors. So we will continue to manufacture as much as we can in India. We have expanded capacity in bevel gears and in differentials, and we'll continue to expand capacity, as the market requires it. We've been fortunate that we have close to 9% of the global market with differential gears. Our differential business itself is also expanding, and we'll continue to add capacity as and when required.
Right. Considering you're such a big supplier to the passenger vehicle industry, does the current lack of demand somehow worry you?
So, our industry is cyclical, Parikshit. So it goes through cycles. We supply to every segment within the automotive industry, so which we're fortunate to supply into commercial vehicles, off-highway, farm equipment. We do traction motors for 2- and 3-wheelers, electric two-wheelers and electric 3-wheelers, and we do passenger car. By virtue of size, passenger car is the largest because globally passenger car volumes are such. And like I said, we go through cycles, and these cycles, happen in every industry, in every sort of economy as well. And and we can weather the storm. It's not something that's bothering us. Our business is still growing because we're capturing more market share, within customers. So it's been a good run for us.
Right.
Well, that is Sona Comstar. It's been a 25-year journey for the company. They've grown 30% year after year, expanded into 10 operating plants now all over the world in India. And the company is saying that it goes through cycles, but they're not too worried. And the company, in perhaps a little challenging time right now, is still gaining market share. Devang is now